Let's see. Hey, podcast weirdo here. Jeff, you've been making a joke every day during Patrico's Press Your Luck punishment where you feign ignorance as the official scorekeeper, no less.
The timekeeper.
Yeah, of how much time he has to answer the question. I listen every day, and every day it's the same joke. Finally, on Wednesday, you said 7 seconds. With such innocence that it just hit me the right way. I applaud you, sir, for your dedication to such a silly joke in the face of repeated failure and your humorless colleagues.
It all comes back around.
I always say, all right, Jeff, put 7 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds.
5
all right,
seconds.
come
There
on,
we go.
man.
He says, Patrico, keep your chin up. Moon, you're a good dude. Rizz,
thank you.
Wow, King Scott, you're there.
Oh, thank you. You know, that's like an old, that's like a scientific thing. Like Sam Clemens talked about how, you know, he was like credited as the first, or Mark Twain, you know, credited as the first stand-up comedian. And he would talk about how repetitive jokes always work scientifically. You say it, and then you say it again, and you say it again until it's not funny, and you stay with it because it will come back around.
Jeff's crushing it.
That's right. It will come back around.
While we're talking pressure luck, let's just play pressure luck right now. Get it out of the way.
Great.
All right, so Moon is going to ask Tony Patrico a question. You have 7 seconds to answer the question.
Whoa.
7
seconds. Hold on. All right.
Yeah, the question right. We're moving on. Question wrong. You have to give your phone number out on the air. And regardless, win or lose, you need to answer every text message between the hour of 10:30 and 11:30. Tony, are you ready?
No.
Okay. Here we go. Moon.
Good luck, Tony, my sweet friend and brother in Christ. You got the biblical category correct last time. Let's go back to the Bible.
Love the Bible.
According to the Old Testament, how many days did it take God to create the world?
6.
Show me 6. Oh, that was a trick question.
My man, he rested on the 7th.
Yeah, it was a trick question.
Wow.
Time.
Yeah. All right.
Did you see me? I went 6.
Were you going
right.
to say 7?
Yeah, I mean, just before that 7. Yep, 6. Then he rested.
Well done, dude.
Took a
Took a
nap.
break. All right, nice job, both of you. Good question. Good answer. Good job keeping the time.
Thank you.
Jeff. Friday, fail stories. Next.
He's disappointed, right?
Somebody just sent me a message on Facebook, and all it said was, hope you lose, and then immediately went, damn it.